Hello, everyone, and welcome to African Energy Week 2021. I am Hussein Amofaye here in Cape Town, the waterfront venue of the three-day African Energy Week 2021 event. Of course, this is going to be a whole packed 3 days. We've just wrapped up the first trading day of the conference with a whole lot of focus on a number of issues, especially around Nigeria, which is Africa's largest energy producer, and a few other names such as Angola as well. We spent most of today discussing what will be the energy transition for Africa and what role will Africa play again, because the COP26, the UN Climate Change Conference in Glasgow, is still on the way until Thursday, that same Thursday when the African Energy Week put together by African Energy Chamber will wrap up. So the conversation here in Cape Town, South Africa is taking place at the same time when the COP26 conversation is just about halfway done since it started last week. This very conversation here in South Africa is very important. It's the first of its kind in bringing Africa energy producers, the government, the sovereigns, the investors, and other players together. One very important part of this is that the energy transition for Africa is the center focus. How will Africa meet the financing and other needs, the other requirements that is needed to meet the 2050 deadline? The forefront of the African Energy Week conference here in Cape Town is how to leverage new forms of energy such as carbon. We've had solar already, we have wind and a whole lot of hydro and a few other energy sources, but Africa will have to harness all of this together. But what new innovations will come on stream? What new investments are we looking at within the energy space? The conversation or the discussion for the next 3 days is not just about oil and gas, but other forms of energy that can remove or at least cut very significantly down what you call energy poverty in Africa, to quote NG Ayuk, who is the who is the executive chairman of the African Energy Chamber. We've seen today the first opening day delegates from Nigeria representing the National Oil Corporation, the NNPC. Tibi Silva, who is the Minister of State for Petroleum Resources. We heard from delegates from a number of African energy producing states, from the APPO, which is the African version of OPEC, if in the manner of speaking. And all of them are bringing their thoughts together about what more Africa needs to do to position itself for the energy transition. Energy deficit in Africa, as everyone knows, runs into hundreds of billions of US dollars. Finding this critical investment will be very key. How much more on the ground, over the ground do Africa still need to harvest to bring energy to its people or bring power to the people? That is very crucial to this particular conversation. As you can see around here as well, there are a number of African energy companies from here in South Africa, like Sasol, from Angola, from Senegal, from Nigeria, and others who are also showcasing innovations and new products. There's a solar car made in Africa, which is also just in front of me here, which Sasol, South Africa's energy giant, is putting on display. We have a whole lot for everyone to talk about over the next few days. The first African Energy Chambers Award, which will be for this particular event, the African Energy Week 2021. Some of the categories include the best energy company for Africa for the year 2021. Then, of course, you also have a category for ESG, which is the best company within the energy industry that's bringing sustainability and adaptability into the entire energy conversation. So the awards is taking place later tonight. Is the debut of this particular awards going to be hosting every year. So quite a whole lot to discuss over the next 3 days here. From tomorrow Tuesday, there's going to be a number of country specifics. Today we had the Nigerian session specific, which ended just a short while ago, about 5 o'clock local time here, which focused on Nigeria's hydrocarbon industry, but more importantly, the new Petroleum Industry Act, which Nigerian President Muhammadu Buhari signed into law a few months ago. What investments will Nigeria need to move forward to implement this? What type of cooperation and collaboration will be needed? We heard from some of the panelists like Akim Oburio, who is the CEO at Genesis Energy, which is a private energy company in Nigeria, from a few other officials from representing the NNPC and the Minister of State for Petroleum Resources. So quite a whole lot for everyone. The focus on Nigeria today. Tomorrow we're going to see a few other countries like Ghana, from South Sudan, reeling in political crisis with the military coup recently. That will also be how does the energy sector in Sudan and South Sudan move forward. Libya is also here, by the way. The National Oil Corporation of Libya is also making a very big its presence felt here, despite the political issues also within the country. So quite a number of countries are coming through from across Africa to be part of this very high-profile 3-day event. From Cape Town in South Africa, venue of the African Energy Week, I am Bosun Amofayo reporting, and I'll be here for you every day throughout the conference.